wing! Go! Faster, high wing! High wing! Go! I know what that means. Merlin trial. Faster, high wing! Slow down now. There we go.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Will be defeated.
Revelio.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Wouldn't mind a bloody job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose it. Get it, boy.
Petrificus totalis.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay enough to sit you up at desk all day.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. We're making quick progress.
I nearly fell out of a car. I was only young, but not long I'd fall out there. Lucky if I did one. I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I?
For better or for worse, we're in. Revelio.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Petrificus totalis.
Brace a fight! Over here!
Protego. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Revelio.
Now I see why.
Confringo. Revelio. don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
What's that?
Protego!
An intruder!
Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I won't rest. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Let's get this over. Arrogant child! No! Put me down!
Accio! Confringo!
How many Ranrock loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio!
That ledge is
Confringo!
all high. Any ideas?
Revelio! Accio! Wingardium
Something
Leviosa!
around here that can help.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio! Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Window!
Confringo! Confringo! We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock all but declared war.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Defender!
After a minute dying, are we? What an unfortunate end for you!
Potato!
Get it? I feel as though you're not tired.
Expelliarmus!
No! I will
Accio! Potato! Accio! We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Potato! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Expelliarmus! Accio! Defender!
He certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap, for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Revelio! Confringo!
Now,
Accio!
we can have a look
Wingardium
around.
Leviosa!
Peace.
Accio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo!
We should
Accio! Confringo!
Always. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio! A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Confringo! Revelio! Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd. We should clear out these spider webs. Always seem to be in the way.
Revelio! Accio! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated
Revelio.
by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Revelio! Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten, Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Revelio! I wondered if you might teach me how to cast that curse you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
On second thought, perhaps I don't need to learn any curses at the moment.
Very well. Let's speak again soon.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald... what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Revelio!
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
I think we can all agree that what muggles lack in magical ability, they make up for in tea.
Sometimes I wonder if we really need to step into secrecy. I would like to reach out to the muggles for a change. Look at the good
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. back. Nice to see you again.
Graveyard the other day. Very strange.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
No witch could resist my charms.
I was taught that if you put in a good effort, you'll reap the rewards. As peculiar as you at the oddball.
I have a terrible curse where I can't lift tools or do work of any kind.
I told my nieces I'd leave my grandmother's silver coals on to whichever one of them looked after me in my old age. They've each taken to checking in on me weekly, which is very nice, of course. I'd say it's a bit too soon.
Caught a glimpse of some muggles the other day hitting a little white ball around a large mowed field. Muggle sport seemed about as exciting as a bomb porridge.
Relief washes over me the moment I returned from London. Being amongst so many muggles is exhausting.
I'd be set for life.
That's a conscientious and kind woman if ever I met one.
That all of the worst features. I thought I'd buy that in a shop owner.
I wouldn't trade my one for chunky cabbages.
Oh, that whole savage thing is just so enough. I don't know what it's story. I dare say the most charming thing about Continue is its distinct lack of models.
My advice when dealing with unconventional is keep your close instructions.
Sleeping draft and apple for the air and didn't behave. Well, maybe the fish took some herself, I suppose. Never trust the man who looks too smart. That's what my mother always says. I need to tell you about the new potion. Something indispensable. I'd be so...
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
My nephew's oldest boy is taken to Howland at the middle of night. She insists it's a stage he's going through, but I should be keeping my distance, I can tell you that.
If I had a knut for every grapehorn I chased off.
Oh, the work it takes to keep a clean house. No one's staggering. Hairstyle like me. Magic. Smooth as a moon calf.
Bromley Thorns was the sort who'd flay her own mother.
If it weren't for the cost of things these days, I'd be able to take a holiday somewhere. If it weren't for the cost of things these days, I'd be able to take a holiday somewhere.
I prefer to do my own housework. I haven't wandered, for goodness sake.
My first employment was at Honeydukes.
Children from homes with more than one household are rarely
I
self-sufficient.
sometimes stop at the Madam Snellings just to see how Calliope has done her hair that day. She's brilliantly creative, although possibly somewhat impractical.
Savannah might seem like harm, but
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
Oh, the work it takes that frightens me.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to breathe more freely.
Sometimes I wonder.
Good thing the meditator. Time.
My father always thought
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby. Revelio!
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him, as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio! Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Lumos!
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. You'll just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Let's finish this job and be done. Wasting time,
I take what I want.
I could use a fight.
Brockborough's always a treasure trove. Never failed to fill the sacks. Well, that's me, of course.
They don't seem to care for me, the Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them for all I've done.
Patricius Totalis!
What?
There's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up. I've robbed every trampling letter that's passed through here and never see it coming. I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Revelio.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend, if they're daft enough to try to come through here.
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Do you remember the first life you took? Can't say I do. It's exhausting. Standing here all day, waiting to do Rookwood's work.
Patricius
What was
Totalis!
that sound? How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work for him?
I was a proud man that day, and there's more of those days ahead.
Revelio.
What's that?
Expulsion! Hey!
Oh, what a night.
Expelliarmus! Potato!
That's the best you can do!
You little coward!
Well, you'll have to do better than that.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Get up, Tom.
No, go. Ah! Hardly felt it. Quite conductive, aren't we? This is not good. I'm not done with you. Ladies are so giddy when I'm around. I reckon I should call myself
Revelio.
Billy Wick.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Hey.
Did you hear that? Ah, how delightful. Afraid to face me?
Incendio! Expulsor! Trying to make me an
Confringo. Oh, forever.
What are your thoughts on
Electricity.
You've made a great
Expelliarmus.
mistake!
Defendo. Confringo.
Barely felt anything at all.
Protego.
Flash of inspiration!
Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. He must be here somewhere. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by...
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos. Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, Please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Who's there? You will regret coming here. Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Who is it? When are you going to give up?
Kitty, not quite. You fight about as well as a puffskein.
Even so, I'm not alone.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, the air's refreshing.
Pathetic!
Stop right there!
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made.
Oh, nice.
Protect your hat towards it! Bringo!
Oh, I fancy it's time we found a new unsuspecting treasure. I almost...
Revelio.
Might you have a moment for a worried wizard?
Everything all right?
Far from it. I wandered into a ruin and was attacked by spiders. Oh, if you've got some Wiggenweld potion, though, I'm sure that would put me right.
Spiders do tend to appear in ruins. Here, I have enough to spare. Stay away from the ruins, though.
You've saved me life. Oh, I can never repay you. Yes, I shall stay away from them, you'll see. Must stay away from ruins with spiders. Ruins with spiders. Oh, and thank you. Please accept this token of my appreciation.
These rocks have seen better days.
You found the flue flames in Cragcroft. Well done. Keep an eye out for the Lord of the Shore. I shan't say more.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Seems a bit... The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Gryffindor, over here!
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. No success there. That wasn't too difficult. This is going well. Brilliant. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Made it. That wasn't planned. Wasn't hoping for that. Not to worry.
You'll have to do better than that if you want to top my time. This course is all about testing your ability to focus. Each turn requires a decision. Make one, then commit to it.
Imelda Reyes, are you giving the competition advice?
I wouldn't call it that, no. Just chatter between friends. That's all. Now, care to try again?
I'm ready. Thank you, Imelda.
Of course. Get out there.
That wasn't too difficult. Now that's more like it! I can do better. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Now that's more like it! Made it. Excellent. That wasn't too difficult. Excellent. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. No success there. Wasn't hoping for that. Not to worry.
You'll have to do better than that.
Imelda Ray? I'm ready. Thank you, Imelda.
Of course. Get out there.
Made it. That wasn't too difficult. Excellent. Oh, lost. This is going well. Made it. Excellent. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Oh! Lost. Wasn't hoping for that. Not to worry.
You're...
I'm ready. Thank you, Imelda.
Of course.
This is going well. Oh! Oh! I can do better. Made it. Brilliant. That wasn't too difficult. No success there. Lost. I can do better. Oh! Oh! Missed Wasn't hoping for that. Not to worry. I'm ready. Made it. Brilliant. That wasn't too difficult. Excellent. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Ha ha! Now that's more like it! This is going well. Excellent. Made it. Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that? That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor. You take care of yourself.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet. Revelio. Revelio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
The Ashwinders cannot be allowed to run roughshod over our way of life.
Is everything all right, Madam...
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Sylvanus Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast, south and to the west of here.
What's so dangerous about the Ashwinders?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. Not that typical thieves and extortionists are lovely company. They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She'd given them everything, but still they kept threatening her. She was ready to go back to her family in Italy, almost lost her livelihood. They are ruthless.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out. I'm tired of living under the thumb of Selwyn and his cronies.